Make it profit.
All right, we're live. Good afternoon, boys and girls. Welcome to the show. Uncle Dust, standing in for Uncle Dust. You know what I mean? There's a lot of. I've been watching a lot of fucking. Oh my God, prison YouTubers, man. God bless them. There's a whole genre of fucking prison YouTubers, and I'm addicted. Hi, my name's Dustin Morrow, and I'm a prison addict. There's a whole slew of guys that went to jail, and some of them young, 20s, some old, 40s, 50s. Fucking Wes Watson, dude. You can get it popping with Wes Watson. Alright? This motherfucker will motivate the shit out of you, dude. You want to get scared? Do you want to get scared? Do you need to be scared straight? Anytime I'm feeling froggy, I'm thinking I'm just going to go, hey, man, I'm doing pretty well in life. Nobody's watching. You know? Let me go carjack somebody. No, my favorite shit is he always, and this is all facts. This is all facts. You know, you're living your life, right? You're walking the straight line, going to work, you got a family. Hey, you and your boys go to the bar. Yeah, this is the example he always gives, and it's fucking dead on, dude. This is everybody that's not a criminal, but they're still dudes. And dudes will be dudes, you know? So you go to the bar with your boys after work on Friday, have a little cocktails, you know, trying to get some trim, trying to get some side puss in the bathroom, maybe doing some bumps. You know, some guy fucking out of nowhere thinks he knows you. He's trying to get you, he's trying to do some blow off the back of the toilet. You know, you fucking spaz. You're like, who the fuck are you? Your youth kicks back in because you got that fucking beer confidence. And you mollywop him. He gets mollywopped. You give him a couple. You know, you get taken to jail. And if you're a white guy, now you're Wes's bitch. And I don't know if you've seen Wes, but listen, I don't want to be anywhere in prison, period. But I don't want to be around Wes. I don't need to be getting told. He's the guy that looks like he'd make Suge Knight wash his drawers. You know what I mean? It's insane. And then you're in jail and you're having whitey. Because whether you're racist or not, it's all racial. You go in there and you're new meat. You're new meat. You don't want your cheeks clapped in. You don't want to get a cheek clapping. I got the vocab down from watching these. Talking about getting their cheeks busted. And then you got to fucking, you don't want your cheeks busted. You know, you're like 27 years old, never had your shit pushed in. And now, guys telling you, listen, I'm about to push that shit in, Bubble Ups. I'm about to take that little spiral wheel macaroni. And I'm going to blow that motherfucker out, bro. Unless, you know, you got to go stab fucking Wonder Bread over here. You know, Wonder Bread's been acting up. He's doing meth in his cell, wilding out, making the race look bad. You don't want to ever hear those words. You're making the race look bad. If you've made it this far in life, have you never heard anybody tell you you're making the race look bad? You're winning. Just know that. Uncle Dust is here to tell you you are a winner. If you find yourself ever being told to rep the race, you fucked up big time, dude. And there's no going back now. Your ass is going, dude. Your ass is going. I laughed, man. I laughed because everybody's on the border of this. Everybody's on the border of, you know, if you're a dude, you got pride, you know, and you can end up in that situation. So here's what Uncle Dust has to say about that. If you might not go to the California Penitentiary and rep your race tonight. Oh, God, that's a nightmare, bro. I always think if I went, man, I mean, you're going to get told to do something. Because you got to figure, this shit is going on in there. They're tired of it, dude. You got all these honkies and whatever race you are, they're tired of it, dude. They've already been... And it's like a vicious cycle. When you listen to Wes, if you go on Wes's channel, go on as Wes Watson Fitness, I believe, on Instagram. And because he's motivational, bro, in more ways than one. Not just the way I'm telling you, but he's also like, he's on his weightlifting shit, and he's the guy you don't want to, you know, like I say, you don't want all this guy cup of noodles in the fucking caliper. If you think you're telling Wes Watson that you ain't giving him his fucking goddamn noodles, dude, he eats pieces of shit like you for breakfast, bro. Wes will own your ass, dude. I don't know what he'd make you do. He could basically make you do anything. That's the scary. If you're not, like, for instance, my crippled ass, I go to jail. It's all bad, dude. Like, I'm pretty sure as bad as I think, you know, you're like, I won't go PC. I'm not gonna. They call it a dropout. When you're in a gang, I'm giving you the lingo. So if you're in jail, I know way too much about this shit. I know way too much about this shit. I really shouldn't know this much, but when you're a kid and your mom tells you you're a piece of shit constantly, like she was just like, you really do think you are. So you prepare yourself for piece of shit behavior, which is like keep doing little criminal activities. And I don't mean the big time. I wasn't the big time. I wasn't fucking Neil in fucking Heat. You know what I mean? Fucking with the haul of the century. Little old Dust was doing nickel and dime deals, you know, and fucking stealing light bulbs. Off of people's fucking porches, dude, to try to grow weed. It is what it is, dude. It's a fucked up world, man. It's a fucked up world, and we all get caught up in it, and we're all really, if I know you, if I know my listeners, okay, everybody, and you need to really thank your lucky stars if you've been to jail for anything overnight and you went home, you made it, dude. You know, it's scary, bro. When I watch these shits, I get so scared. I get the scads and my heart starts beating, dude. When I'm watching these guys' channels, like I get anxiety, I get nervous, like I really get scared, and it's a good thing because it's just a reminder. Like I really wish if you all you need is Wes in your fucking YouTube feed, and I guarantee you listen to that man. Just give him a chance, dude. You just got to get over the fact that he talks aggressive. It's aggressive, just like, you know, my generation did. You know, aggressive talking. Because they've been, especially when you know that the guy's been through something, he means what he's fucking saying, dude. He means what he's fucking saying. He's not a comedian. He's definitely not a comedian. He's not Uncle Dust trying to fucking make motherfuckers laugh. His shit is, it's fucking San Diego, dude. And I grew up around San Diego. And I'm glad I didn't run into fucking Wes Watson when I was doing my little badass shit. You know, all I had to do was compete with like little midget Mexican dudes, you know, on some fucking petty gang shit. And even though I was never officially in a gang, you know, I was in crews and graffiti crews, but they act like gangs anyway. maybe there's no jumping in, right? But they got guns and knives and they're fucking badass. They do badass shit, I should say. And you find yourself in situations where you could run into a Wes Watson, and then that's a problem. But Wes is the man, dude. I'd love to have Wes on this motherfucker. Eventually, if the channel ever goes anywhere, I'd love to have fucking Wes Watson on, dude. The dude is legit the truth, and I'm glad he's there. I'm glad that he's on YouTube, bro. Fucking trying to whip these, he's a cautionary tale for anybody, dude. Really. Because he went to jail. I think he did 10 years, man. He did 10 long years in California Penitentiary. And he tells you the bad side of it. He's where the point was he got sick of it. Where he was being, he's being an animal, bro. He was doing animalistic shit. Just fucking, only the strong survive type of scenario. And then he was like, this shit ain't gonna get me nowhere but where? You're gonna be what's that movie, Shot Collar? I don't know if you guys seen Shot Collar. There's a movie called Shot Collar with, what's my man's name? It's the guy from Game of Thrones. I don't know his name, but it's the good looking dude that gets his hand cut off. He gets his hand cut off. And then he rolls with that big knight. I don't know if she's a dyke. I don't know what you called that back then. She was like a savage broad. It was a good character. It's been a while since I watched it. I can't remember the name, but it's that dude. And he gets into a fender bender, manslaughter. He catches a manslaughter. I don't even think he was drunk, right? And he goes to jail, and this happens, what I just explained, where Wes comes, and Wes goes, listen, white boy, you're going to have to put in work, because I'm sick of doing it. We've been in here putting in work, and it's like, what the fuck is, now it's a we? Don't ever be a we. You don't want a we. If you like saying I don't like, I love, I'm excited. When you go to jail, it's a we. You're going to be a we, and it ain't going to be we. We're having a fucking blast in here, dude. Like, you're just fucking, you think you're going to go do your time like dude in Shot Collar, and then Wes comes and says, listen, Peckerwood, your honky ass is going to have to go stab a homeboy. I want you to go stab him, or I'm going to do it to you. I'm going to send somebody else that's in here for, stealing fucking hubcaps, and I'm gonna make him stab your ass. So this guy's like I don't know if I forget if he's a lawyer. He's some white collar job. You know what I mean? He's like a, executive or something. He's got a good life. He's got a nice car, nice family, kids. It's worth a watch. It's worth a watch. It's just, I think Wes would say he didn't appreciate it. I think he said, because he was a shot caller, which is the guy he was the white guy that's telling the other white guys, we got to do this. We got to do that. I was in the service, in the military, and there's a there's a we. There's no I. I mean, you're doing it for country or your boy. You're doing it for your boy next to you. So you know what I mean? I get, but to be somebody's boy just because of the color of the skin sucks, dude. It's the worst. It's the worst. I don't understand. Like, black folks on the street that carry that around with them, I couldn't do it, dude. Or it's a we. I can't do the we. I'm based on race. I just can't do it. And it's amazing that in 2021, I still see that mentality with all types of, black folks, no matter the financial wares or where they grew up, and it's like a we. And I'm like, damn, dude, that fucking sucks. We have to carry that like a we. Like, if anything happens and you're like, we look bad, or we need to do this and we need to do that, and it's like, fuck you, dude. That shit ain't happening. That ain't happening. If I see you fuck up, you fucked up. I didn't fuck up. We ain't doing a we. There's no we. That'd be like a white dude dropping N-bombs or just being a fucking idiot. And then, like, I'd go, we didn't do shit. I don't know you. You're on your own, homeboy. You're gonna have to fucking hold that one, dude. Hold that one, bub. It's between you and whoever you said that around. Not happening. I see those videos all day, and I'm like, God damn. Did he fucking... I don't know, dude. And then he ends up crying. But, moving on. Fucking, what's the other channel? Oh, man. 1090 Jake. 1090 Jake. It's called, End of Sentence. EOS. EOS, dude. Fucking good channel, bro. Another one where this guy's let me get this right. I gotta get this right. They've been getting recommended in my feed. After you watch Wes, you're gonna get hit with a slew of prison-related street gang guys that have been to prison and now they're on YouTube. And this dude's somewhere between, I don't know, 25 and 30, late 30s. I'm not sure what his age is, but he basically comes on and he tells you from the day he went to jail, which was when he was like a late teen, until he gets out. So he goes through every situation ever with fucking. He remembers a lot, dude. The details you're like, God damn. If it is made up, good job, dude. Fucking. I don't think it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Who gives a shit? Shit. I don't know him, dude. I just know it's another one where it's he'll find like what's the one I just watched right now was here we go. I just wrote a whole it got me going on my fucking jokes, dude, of writing. I went into oh man, it gives you such fucking, it sparks my creative my joke writing, bro. This is phenomenal what this guy's doing. I get so much out of it. I wish I could I'll thank him later. I'll have to shout him out in a joke when I'm on stage, I'll have to fucking, cuz he finds he basically scours. This is the whole thing too. This is a whole YouTube thing. There's a whole like pyramid, if you will, of there's a whole pyramid of low level sub guys, and then it goes up to Jake, right? And there's everybody in between, because the dude got like, I don't know if he's got a million subs yet, but it's coming. And I heard see, I'm on this, people. I got you. Don't you worry. I'm giving you the rundown. These motherfuckers, I get a lot out of this. I get a lot out of these guys. I get so much writing from these guys that it just is beautiful. Like I will think about, even after I watch a quick 5-10 minute video, I go for a walk with Bernard. I'm taking him down the aqueduct, dude, and my brain is fucking working overtime in the joke writing department. It's fucking great. I recommend it for any upcoming comedians. Any comedians out there doing their thing, and you need to get your brain sparked and moving, dude. Go down to fucking prison. Start with those guys. Uncle Dust is here for you, man. Uncle Dust is here for you, okay? You get yourself a pen, a paper, and take notes, folks, because there is drama. There's drama between the channels, and you have to go through those. You're like, what the fuck is going on now? And I'm like, am I fucking too old to be, or are these guys too old to be bickering like high school kids? You know what I mean? It's fucking can't believe I'm talking about this, because it's so fucking, it's so interesting. I'm so entertained. The fucking entertainment value is off the charts, dude. Like, I can't even relate it to anything else. Like, back in the day, I don't know. I guess the first things were like Smack DVD. Like when there was beef in between rappers. So I guess it's similar to that. It's similar, like, but not when there was beef. Like, how much beef is like now? It's a fucking goddamn meat market, online, and however people carry themselves. I could go on for days. So anyway, you got. Okay, before I move on, I'm getting carried away, dude. And I got to get to Milk 74. I'll get to him. It's ItzMilkTV. I'll get to my man. Don't you worry. I'll get to my Wedo Loco. You know what I'm saying? Shout out Wedo Loco. Fucking El Liche. El Liche. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you say blue in Spanish. In Spanish. I don't know how to do it in El Spanish. But it's Liche, right? Liche's milk. I grew up in Cali. I know a few words. I know enough to know when I'm getting cussed out and how to say hello, my name is me amo motherfucking Dustin. You know what I'm saying? Fucking Chingo de Madre. That's another one. That one's on the house. Okay, that means fuck your mother. All right? This is what you get when you subscribe to the channel. So mash that. It's crazy. It's crazy when you see these guys, what their stories are, and then I don't know why it's always with the mash the button. Like, I can't get over it. Like, it could be a serial killer. There's fucking Sammy the Bull Gravano has a fucking YouTube channel. He's telling you about the guys he killed, you know what I mean? And then has to tell you to smash the button. I don't know why I find that so fucking entertaining. I don't know. It's YouTube. I mean, they say there's not a lot of money in the views itself, unless you're like these big guys that are, dropping million every time they drop one. It's a million. Then over time, maybe, I don't know if you get recurring. I don't know how that works. If it's a one time, like a one-time payment, or if it gets back into the like reoccurring. So every month, I don't know how that works. I don't know. I don't have that problem. Turns out I don't have that problem. Turns out I don't need to worry. I don't need to be concerned about this, folks. Uncle does not need to worry about million views every time he drops a video, and where's that money going, and where's the next stream of revenue. I can't wait. I love when they say the words revenue stream. I'm like, what the fuck are they? Revenue stream? Tell me more. Tell me how an old man might an old man in the comedy game might use his talents to get a revenue stream. I'm over here on OnlyFans. I can't believe I made it OnlyFans. You know how much shit I caught for that? From my wife's like, "Oh, what are you on there showing your ball?" Basically, I'm gonna get a divorce over it because I joked and made a fucking OnlyFans because I was getting, it sucks when you're putting comedy out and the censorship. So you go, where else can I go? In the middle of Corona, you're like, no open mic. You want to put your product out. You're trying to put your show out. God forbid you make some people laugh. Imagine that. All you want is to make people laugh, and you're getting your videos taken down. You're getting strikes for language, and it's like, man, I see all these other fucking. How do these? I've talked about it in length of the fucking guy. There's a fucking video. I should just change the name of this to fucking check out YouTube. I don't know what the fuck you call it. I mean, there's a video of a guy basically grabbing his. I don't know if they're fucking listening, dude. They're always listening on here. They run that fucking. I don't know what you call it. The YouTube fucking Skynet. And they can tell what you're saying. That's why you got to keep it at a fucking. I found if I can keep the pace of my fucking verbal at a calmer tone, that it doesn't fuck with me. I can cuss, if I get too excited and I really go ham, like the kids say. I'm about to go ham on this sumbitch. Don't make me go. Don't make me go ribeye on this sumbitch. Don't make me go roast beef. That reminded me. Oh shit. Where's my fucking pen? Okay, write this shit down. God damn it. Did I not grab my fucking... Oh, there it is. Oh, what's that? If anybody has a free link, this is what I'm dead serious. If anybody has a way to watch Spiral with Chris Rock, the spin-off of Saw, please DM it to me at Uncle Dust Comedy on Instagram. I want to watch that shit and I can't. I've tried every website and they got the big... I found one, but it's got the big... You're trying to watch it, but it's got Arab fucking writing all over it. I don't know what that says. Maybe it's a fucking call to, a call to come kill a fucking, what do they call us? Gentiles? That's the Jews. What do they call us? Infidels. Maybe it's a call to kill, if you're watching this, you're about to get fucking, you're about to get the Arab Spring fucking suck-off treatment. Nothing worse than getting held down and sucked off by a gang of fucking ISISes. It's not fun. That got kind of gay. Okay. All right, so where are we at? Oh, okay. So, end of sentence, dude. Shout out to fucking... I think we covered that. The guy's phenomenal. Give him a fucking fuck, dude. His are good in a different way. Like, he's... It's more... there's cautionary tales in there, but it's more... there's some from him. It's not like Wes Watson. But he's like, he reminds you a little bit, don't do this. But his is more putting it, showing like from all over the country, what's happening with not just rappers, but gang members, gangs, horrible murders, not serial killer type murder, but, gang shit. But I mean, it's horrible. Like, people that do, usually stuff that's reserved for Jeffrey Dahmer and fucking, fuck is my lighter? Usually reserved for, motherfuckers that cut off heads and do fucking foul shits, shoot motherfuckers after they're shot. But he okay, this is what makes it good. This I just remembered. He gets the fucking court papers somehow, and he's pumping out these videos like a fucking maniac, like one a day, and they're edited. And I guess once you get money, you can have somebody, or you get good at it. I am not good at it. There's a one-man production, and it's fucking, it's bare bones. I don't know how to edit. I don't know. I try to edit, and I try to make it like I made my intro, which is, I took Street Trash, a great movie it's like a cult B movie from the 80s, and took a snippet out of a hobo climbing into a fucking cardboard box and drinking Viper, which in the movie is, this guy finds a box of Viper mysteriously in his basement liquor store, storage area. And he's like, oh, what is this? And it's in like a fucking crate, glowing. 80s were full of glowing things, you know, like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with the radioactive shit, Jersey, Toxic Avenger. These were all things that were, these were all big in the 80s. That was like the scare, you know, radioactivity was supposed to, Chernobyl. I mean, rightfully so. I mean, I remember Faces of Death had a nuclear power plant leak, and it looked like this family was at the beach, which I just found out the Faces of Death is all fake. I mean, my whole childhood, I believed that shit 100%. I said, holy shit. Fucking Faces of Death is fake? No way, dude. That must have been the original fake, you know, death machine. Because they're great skits then. Bottom line is they're great skits. Take it or leave it, it's comedy. It's comedy now. Now that I know it's fake, it's funny as shit. Because it's like a beach. It's like not a beach, it's like a lake scenario. But it's got sand on the beach, like it's official. And you can see the building off to the side. They get a perfect shot, and it looks like you got smokestacks, like those nuclear stacks, which you think are nuclear stacks, but I found out those aren't nuclear stacks. Those are something else. Those are like hydrogen, or it's not nuclear. The ones that you typically think are nuclear, they're not. The big, you know, halo, or not halo, what do you call it? Silo. It's like a silo looking thing, but like giant, round, and then comes a little bit smaller, like fucking Springfield. You know, like fucking, I was about to say Flanders, but the old cripple white man, the old cripple white man. I guess there's only, as far as I know, there's only one crippled old fucking, you know, he's got like they give him like a Jew nose, but he's not, I don't know, they never say anything, they never references religion, but I'm just, you know, I take it that he's Jewish. I don't know why. In my mind, is he? No, he's not. He's not Jewish. Doesn't matter. It's a cartoon. Almost caught myself. Catch yourself going into fucking... What religion is this? I don't fucking know. Does it matter? It's a fucking goddamn cartoon. It's all... Meet George Jetson. Dun, 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 dun. The Jetsons were Jews, dude. Everybody knows that. Fucking heaved out, dude. It was Mr. Spacely Sprockets, dude. Come on. Spacely Sprockets was a Holocaust denier, dude. Everybody knows that. Excuse me. Oh, shit. I need to quit smoking. I'm going to start dipping. Okay. I got it. Okay, I got it. Okay. So, I think this was yesterday. I'm pretty sure. Or was it this morning? Might have been this morning. So after you watch one YouTube video, it pops up. So then I got end of sentence popping up all day. I'm not even sure if I'm subscribed, but it doesn't matter. They'll just keep feeding it to you. You know, when it's got millions of views or hundreds of thousands. So my man pops up this guy that says, the title was, it's Little Pyru. It's a guy on there with, he's got face tattoos. I mean, this is, every thumbnail on EOS's fucking channel, 1090 Jake, 1060 Jake, 1090 Jake, I think it is. Every fucking thumbnail is a guy with, you can't see his face from fucking tattoos. But this one was good. It was Little Pyru, which is a rapper, and I just listened to his music. I did the legworks for you guys. That's how much I love you. Okay, I did it. I did that. Hove did that. So hopefully you won't have to go through that, because it's not. I thought he would take it farther. Listen, when I was listening to it, it's your typical gang shit. But he's not a gangster. Come to find out, he's a white guy from fucking New Hampshire that tried to become a rapper. And there's video he made he posted a video of him without the tattoos and shit. And then he said, "I'm not getting any traction." So then he just tatted up his whole fucking face with pyrus and bloods and all this shit. It's nothing new. I mean, people have been doing this for years. They ain't gonna stop. You know, back in the day, I guess I thought the rap was real. And then you find out it's like some WWF shit. And you're like, oh, okay, well, artistic value. But then with the gang thing, if he wasn't doing the gang shit, you can do whatever you want. You can say whatever you want, be an artist. But somebody's going to kill. I don't know if he's going to get killed. I would think that that's a problem. I don't think that the Pyrus enjoy a non-Pyru saying he's Pyru. I don't think that's a good thing. From watching EOS and Wes Watson and other outlets, I think that's not good. I'm almost sure of it. I don't think you're supposed to say you're from a gang when you're not in your raps. I'm almost sure of that. Everything else is fine. The waving of the guns, the raping, not raping, killing, the drug dealing, all that shit, carjacking. That's A-okay. But don't say you're from a gang that you're not. That's where rap. That's the line in rap. That's like every white guy can say whatever until he gets to the N-bomb. And you got to pump the brakes a little bit. You got to pump the brakes. Okay? But in rap, you can say whatever the fuck you want. No matter what race you are. Until you get to gang. Claiming a gang you're not in. And white guys dropping the N-bomb, but there are some white guys that drop N-bombs and they're fine. It's mostly, I think all East Coast. Basically, if you're somewhere in the tri-state area and you become you're a white rapper, you rap and you happen to be of a Caucasian persuasion, it seems that they have a lot of N-bombs. I mean, they can. This is another thing I found out from studying, from enjoying a fine hip-hop album, such as Necro. Necro is from Brooklyn. He's a death rap entrepreneur, if you will. I learned that from a Necro song. Okay. Dead body disposal. And he also enjoys dropping the occasional N-bomb. And it seems like it's fine. I never heard, and it sounds right. When you hear it, you're like, it somehow doesn't sound bad. Like when you hear a white guy say the N-bomb and you're like, I don't think that's not in his wheelhouse. You can just tell when it's not in their proper wheelhouse when it gets said. Okay. So Little Pyru. Enjoy that. Go to Little Pyru on Instagram and just know that the whole thing is I think most people are watching it to see when he gets shot. Because that's now that I know, and I didn't even know I wanted to know. But fucking shout out to Jake. I'm thanking these motherfuckers. It's entertaining. I get entertained. I got sucked into it, man. I fucking watched it. It's like a 10-minute video on this guy, Little Pyru. Going through it. This is how the homework that this gentleman, fucking Jake, did on this one video, and he does this in all the videos I watched where they went to school. I'm surprised if he doesn't have their fucking elementary goddamn grades and their fucking teacher's notes. I mean, this motherfucker's a goddamn detective on this shit. I don't know if he has. It's like when my wife told me, and everybody knows this, you can get on and you can pay these services online to look up anybody, and it'll tell you their like criminal record. Those are all public records, but a lot of the time you got to pay. And you go to these sites, and I don't know if you've ever tried to find anybody, whether bad or good. You try to find a long lost friend. You can be my long lost friend. I'll be your bodyguard. Shout out Paul Simon and Chevy Chase, dude. Chevy Chase, I don't know when people started hating on him, dude. He's the man. I don't give a shit what people say. I love Chevy Chase, dude. Fucking Fletch lives, dude. Fucking Fletch, you don't like Fletch? You can't hate on Fletch, dude. It's in the books, bro. You can't go back now and be like, oh, Chevy did too much coke and was talking shit. He's a fucking, he's not a stand-up comedian, but top 5 greatest comedic actors? Maybe? He's definitely top 10. Definitely. Steve Carell, Chevy Chase. Those guys are right up there. I'm talking about comedic actors that aren't stand-ups, that weren't stand-ups. You know, they're just skits, acting, improv. Those guys, right? Chevy Chase. Who you got? Bill Murray, right? When he does a comedic, he's one of the best. Groundhog's Day, Scrooge, you know, Ghostbusters, John Candy. He didn't make a ton of movies, but who else? You know, I'm sure I'm missing quite a few. Seth Rogen. I mean, I don't know if he is I guess you'd have to put him in there as like a, you know, he's in there some top 20 maybe. I need to make a list of that. Make a list, huh? YouTube likes lists. Whenever you do a YouTube and they click on lists, they like lists. God forbid you talk about a variety of subjects. You know, you gotta do just, I guess that's how you get traction. I just don't learn well. I'm incorrigible. I'm an incorrigible, you know, infamous fucking idiot. Okay. Yeah. Shit. Smash that like button. Smash that like button and subscribe. It's always, when I seen Bobby Kelly do it lately, I was like, I gotta do it. I mean, if Bobby Kelly does it, shout out YKWD, dude. One of the greatest podcasts and one of the original comedy podcasts that had so many great comedians on there that have come through. I wish I was in, sometimes I wish I was in New York to fucking mix it up. This is a solo endeavor at this junction. Click the link below. That's always another one. And click the link below. They always point down. And click the link below. Okay, covered Little Pyru, Jake, Wes Watson, and I think I've talked about him before, but my man, Big Herc, shout out Big Herc, from Penitentiary, what is it? Penitentiary Life? After the Penitentiary, I think it is. Afterlife? It might be Afterlife or something like that. But look, you can just type in Big Herc with a C, Herc. Swole. I mean, everybody, I guess these guys are, I guess you got to work out. And it turns out that noodles, turns out, the regular public would go, you can't get swole in prison. You're just eating fucking top ramen and Vienna sausages, and that's the only foods I really know. Because thank God, sardines. Motherfuckers eat. They sell sardines. I know they sell sardines. I've known motherfuckers that have gotten out of prison, and I've had good friends literally try to make what's called a spread, and it's basically in jail. Everybody puts their canteen together, air quotes, a canteen, and I'm not talking about you can grab a couple fucking street carne asada tacos. Shit. I bet you could get motherfuckers to fight to the death over some good street tacos in San Quentin, dude. You could. Guards could just be like, dude, I got 10 fucking street tacos, bro. Fight. And they throw 2 knives and tape them to their fucking wrists and watch the fireworks. Jeez. Scared, dude. Scared straight. I'm so scared straight, bro. It just, you don't want that, man. You don't want to be forced to do anything, work out. And it's not like the cops are, you got the cops telling you what to do, and then you got your race, La Raza. If you're Mexican, fucking, I don't know what the blacks do, but I know you can't eat after each other. That's a rule. You cannot eat after each other. Okay? Don't think you're gonna fucking what? You got some leftover Deans. You got You're in there just cracking some sardines, putting a little basky on there, putting a little Tabasco on the situation, trying to spice it up a bit. Your boy over there, he never did anything to you. You guys even talk sometimes in passing in the showers. You know what I mean? Oh, I don't think you shower together. I don't think racists shower together. I think it's another one. It's basically Jim Crow law. If you want to know where racism exists in action, California Penitentiary that I know of, and I don't know if other states are like that, but whew, insanity, bro. It gets me fucking. Whew. It's insanity, man. I do not like. Here's the thing with me. I'm not big on fighting off rapes. That's not one of the things I wake up and go, you know what I'm gonna do today? Fight off. I don't know if they fight over you. I don't know how that works. If you're just, is there like a fight to see who gets dibs on the raping? I don't know, dude. There's got to be some politics with that too. I haven't heard Wes Watson speak on it. That's my information man. That's where I'm getting my info from. Please don't take my jail info away. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, so we went. Oh, big Herc. Big Herc's catch line is got his cheeks busted. When your slogan, when what you're known for is your catchphrase is, and you know his cheeks got busted. Do you need to know that? Do I need to know that? I don't know why. Should I know that? Is this something that needs to be in my vocabulary? Is this something that needs to be in my mental, I don't know if that's good for your mental health. Cheeks busted. And he's telling stories about dudes getting their cheeks busted. And he's funny as shit, dude. He has a good sense of humor because he'll do like a Q&A, and ask me anything type thing on his channel. Just type in Big Herc. It's after the penitentiary. Just type in Big Herc and you'll find him. And it's a good follow on Instagram too. He's got a good sense of humor. He knows that he's on the better side of life. And it seems like these guys stay positive. I don't know if it's a front for the camera or not. I don't know these guys, but it's fine if it is. Fake it till you make it. Fake like you got a positive attitude, and what's the difference if you're faking it or not? If you're doing it, you're doing it. Get some positive in you, man. It's fucking. Whew. I'm with them, man. I'm with them on that. These guys, they're charismatic in different ways. Wes is more like a drill sergeant. Which that's probably why he was the shot caller in there, because he's, man. I'm so glad I was in the military. He could have been in the military. He could have joined the military and been a fucking drill sergeant. But this, instead of doing the yelling at fucking fellow honkies to fucking stop diddling their monkey and get out here and put in some work, dude. Fucking Grape Street Crip needs to get rolled on, son. Mount up. So don't let me get killed over fucking some jokes. Jesus Christ. I just thought of this fucking rabbit hole I went down of Little Pyru got me on some, the online, got me thinking about online gangsters, and I got to do a set on it. It's going to be happening. It's fucking phenomenal. It's going to be good. I'm going to have to record that. Do a set live from my house. Okay, Big Herc. I think Big Herc is the guy that puts everybody on. That's the OG. Okay, let me run it down to you. Big Herc has a channel. He was the first, or at least the biggest of the beginning that I know of. And then other guys have spin-offs. It's like a spin-off. It's like, you know, I don't know. What's a character I know? I didn't watch Seinfeld. I've watched a couple. It'd be like a spin-off of Kramer. Did he make a spin-off? I don't know, but if it did, it'd be like Seinfeld's Big Herc, and then Kramer would be Wes Watson and Milk 74. ItzMilkTV. This is another new one I just came up on, and I swear to God, I don't know if YouTube be knowing, man. YouTube be knowing. The algorithm is Skynet, bro. It's locked into what you click on, what you like, what you view it's so, there's no way to fuck with it. They just know. Unless I don't know. I don't know. But it's self-aware, dude. Skynet situation. Terminator fucking 2000. These motherfuckers are reading your mind, and they're sending you what you need, and you're like, I didn't know I needed this shit. Fucking, my man, fucking A, dude. Fucking Big Herc had Wes on. They tell their life story, and then spin-off. Wes gets the show. He's got his, it's General Penitentiary. Boom, there it is for you. And I follow these fucking guys, dude. They're entertaining. Their life stories are, you know, inspirational in a way. You take pieces from it. You know, now I'm an older dude, but I still get, there's a purpose, you know, for me watching them, for me. And I don't know if you're like that, but you might find some, at the bare minimum, it's so entertaining that it's not funny, man. I wish I was my videos were half as entertaining as these fucking guys. It's so Big Herc will have you on, okay? He had on, Milk 74, okay. So this is the latest one I've just found out. This is another one as the saga continues in the YouTube prison / TMZ of the streets gang rapper. And these guys are, I'm not talking about rappers, you know. These are rappers that I'm 42. I don't know nothing about young rappers and what they're doing, and except the guys that die and they make the news, like the more popular ones. And then obviously they don't report on Chicago. You know, these guys don't report on CNN and Fox and whoever the fuck. They don't report on the local rapper getting slain. You know what I mean? They just don't. I guess it'd be, I don't know why they don't. It's a fucking shit ton of them. Because when you subscribe to EOS, you're going to get the deal. You're going to get, this is a promo. Cut the check, dude. Cut the check, Jake. Your boy's over here fucking promoing your shit. It's good. I'm not getting paid for real. I don't know the guy, but it's good. It's good stuff if you're into that. I'm into fucking, it's as drama, true life drama as you can get, you know. And yeah, you're an outsider as far as me goes. I have nothing to do with the fucking streets. It's amazing to me that the youngsters watching it, and it happened back in my day, you know, when I was running around the streets for a little bit. It happens, but it was rare back then for, like, if you were down, quote unquote down, and like getting jumped in a gang, you knew, you still had respect, and you were, even though you were fighting other gangs, you still had this, you didn't rat on them, you didn't tell on them, you didn't try to get, you know, time cut off. I mean, even I did that. Even when I was getting grilled by detectives when I was younger, I've had detectives yell at me and fucking, you know, while I'm handcuffed sitting there, and they're telling me, this is very accurate, telling me I'm a piece of shit. And I will end up in jail. When I was like 16, you know, you're getting pulled in there at 15, even 14, and the detective will take you away, each person by themselves. You know, you're just sitting there, you're like, oh, this isn't so bad. You're sitting there in cuffs, but you're not in a cell because you're a juvenile, and they're trying to figure out what to do with you. But they want, one person had to fall for the situation I was in, at least. And so they take one at a time. And I don't know if the other guys got, got yelled at. Like, I got yelled at all the time by my mom, though. I always got told I was a piece of shit, and, I wasn't going to end up doing shit, and I wasn't shit. And so, like, when a grown man was telling me that, I was just like, accurate. And he's like, you better tell me, motherfucker. At first it was calm. It's always calm. And then he sees that, I'm doing that because I was always like, you don't tell on anybody. I don't know. Somewhere along the line, it became trendy. That's trending right now in pop culture. And I don't know why I did that. I mean, I did the crime. It wasn't, I was there. I was just as guilty as almost everybody else. You know what I mean? But we start off slow. Listen, man. You like doing good in school? You like to play baseball? Oh yeah, You play basketball? Yeah, trying out for the high school team. And hey, listen, man. There's no big whoop. Just tell us who. What you stole. I mean, there's other things missing. What do you got? You know what? Sir, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. He got you in the car. If it's a stolen vehicle, he got you for that. You're in there. But now it's like, there's other things attached to it. There's other robbery pieces, and they start to build. What do you got going? Listen, why fall? Why take the fall, Dusty? Why take the fall if you didn't do it? Just come on, man. I think I know your family. Do I know your sister? Did your sister go to fucking so-and-so school? They're your bud. These guys are your friends, and they want to help you. Nothing worse than somebody. I hate when people fake. You used to know that. You used to know when people were doing that. I don't know if these kids aren't self-aware or they're not. And as much as there are on the internet, dude, I mean, I think a small amount, maybe the overdose of the internet has made people, it's like doing something to their brains, dude, because I don't know what the fuck, man. Education is so fucked. The education of these people is amazingly just, I don't know if they've just been, their critical thinking is gone. It's eroded. It's amazing. It's amazing, man. It blows my mind every time I see these youngsters. I'm like, God damn, dude, you got the internet in your hands. That's only, and I know that life gets softer. Every time a generation happens right now in America, it just gets softer and softer and softer. I was softer than the generation before me, right? My mom's generation was softer than the baby boomers, the guys that were in World War II. And it's just going to continue. It's just what it is, unless we get in another world war. I guess that might do it. Blow up some of America's infrastructure, have to rebuild. Let's all wish for that. That's wishful thinking. Let's just wish for, a good World War III to kick off so we can rebuild and make the next generation fucking better. I don't know where we're going with this, dude. What's going to happen to the fucking next generation, man? I fucking blows my mind when I see these kids. I just don't. And then I go, well, I'm just too old. But then you're like, not that old. Doesn't matter what age you are. If you fucking throwing up gang signs and says you get jumped in a gang, you're doing crime, and you don't know you got to do your time, it fucking rhymes. These motherfuckers like rap. They're rappers, yet they don't get that. Nobody ever told you that? And now it's a rare thing to see a rapper fucking talking about that. When I used to hear everybody say that. If you're out there robbing and stealing and hitting grandmas over the fucking head and pushing them downstairs and taking their earrings and their fucking, costume jewelry, you knew that was, if you get caught, you're just like fucking, that's it, man. It's a wrap. That's what we do. We're criminals. I'm a criminal. That's what we're doing. I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the line, it got fucked off. Okay. My man Milk 74, I caught on Big Herc's channel. White guy from LA out here, in my state. And my man, now I don't know if this is factual, because my memory was getting older. But after I watched him on Big Herc, I think I recognize him from another video that I think the YouTube gave me that said, okay. Hold on. It said white guy. It said white. No, this is what it said. White gang member refuses to live with white race. I think that's the title or something like that. Because when you go to the California jail, this is all from my Watson education, my fucking college degree in prison, starting out prison functions and other activities of getting the knowledge I need I could pass any. I'd get like an 80. I'd get like an 80% on any, California penitentiary test the knowledge of what's happening. What's happening? So my man, well-spoken dude, well-spoken, Milk. You can tell he's a G. You can tell he's he's not ignorant. You know what I mean? He's like he's been there, done that, and now he's moving on. He did his time. But anyway, the video was white gang member refuses to live with the white guys, something like that. That doesn't happen. I think he was the Rosa Parks of this. This is a first in white history, I guess. This is the first in white history. It doesn't happen that I know of. I don't think Wes would have told me about it. I think Wes or EOS is. I think he is on the East Coast where he did his time and everything. I know this. I couldn't pass their tests out there, but the California Penal Pulitzer or other, testing, fucking with a number 2 pencil and my fucking timer. You know what I mean? I don't know if I get to use a calculator or my Casio fucking watch. You know what I mean? But my man, and I think I subbed. I don't know if I subbed up to his channel. His are more reaction channels on Milk 74. But so when you go to California prison, when you make it to prison, I think even jail, I believe. I can see. I would get this question wrong. This is where I would get my 100%. I'm not getting my, my valedictorian from fucking Penitentiary, fucking 101. He refused to go with the white, to the white, because they bunk you, they sell you in your cell. I don't know, is that the right term? I think they bunk you. They bunk you. I'm getting older, away from my little jail time I've done. So I'm not qualified to speak on this situation. I believe is what Wes would tell me. Okay, but I'm a comedian, so fucking here goes nothing. So my man says, I don't want to go live with the whites, dude. He was raised. This is a movie. He was. This is what he said on one of his videos I caught. He said he was adopted, right? Real young, like a baby. And he's white as white, but by a black family in L.A., somewhere in L.A. I don't know, not Compton, somewhere in L.A. Oh, wherever Hoover gang is at. That's where he's from. Hoover Crips, which are like the independent LLC of the Crips. They're like they don't back the other ones. They don't back the other Crippies. So they stand alone. They don't need anyone. They do their own thing. So I've heard of Hoover from back in the day, like when there was no internet, and I heard of Hoover. So they've been around for a long time. I don't know any of this. Don't come get me. He goes, oh shit. He goes, so this is a movie. This is a movie. So he gets raised, and he said he doesn't know he's not self-aware until we're all not self-aware until we're older, right? Until people start making fun of you. Kids, whenever the kids start making fun of you, of how you look. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 area, 6th grade, whatever, 5th grade maybe. Maybe 6th grade or so. But up until then, he just was black. It wasn't a thing. It was like, because everybody's black. So it wasn't a, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know how you explain it. He just didn't know. And it's like, no big whoop. You're getting raised by people that love you? I just thought it was fucking interesting. I was like, man, like a wolf. He was like the guy, the guy that gets raised by wolves, or the fucking, or a different ant, like a bear. I think that's how he put it. I think he put it like a bear with the wolves or something like that. It'd be like a bear with humans. You know what I mean? It is, but that's a big, it's a big fucking deal. I was like, so it's the only white guy in a LA prison or a Cali prison that refuses to go with the honkies and goes, these are my folks over here. And I think that's him. I could be wrong. I'm gonna have to double check. This is all in comedy's sake. I'm not trying to fucking make a statement. Give a shit. It just is, I'm in deep in the prison YouTube world. It's great. It's great. Now you find a lot of gems in there. I find motivation and inspiration from these dudes for different reasons. But yeah, shout out Milk 7-4. I forget what he said. I watched one of his videos. You always got 7.4 seconds to light your blunt. That's number one. Just know that. When he pops off a video, I gotta do something like that. I gotta have something. I don't know what I can do. Light his... I don't know, dude. Get your fucking lube ready? I don't fucking know. That turned gay real quick. Fucking... But he's like, get your fucking... You got 7.4 seconds to light that blunt, kid. You know what I mean? He says something like that. Everybody has a fucking good intro in the prison ones. That's what I noticed. They're on their YouTube game. They use the same... I don't know if the algorithm picks that up. They're all got gang. They use gang slang terms for their fans. So it's like, the Milk Gang, or the, Jake's doing, I'm rocking with you if you're rocking with me. He does like that. He does like a, something like that. And then it's like, I'm rocking with you if you're rocking with me. He does something like that. It's catchy. These motherfuckers are on top of it, man. They're on top of it. I give it to them, man. It's inspirational. I'm like, these motherfuckers are fucking, they learn the YouTube fucking well, bro. You know what I mean? This guy's over here. He's a white guy. Raised by fucking Hoover Crips. Does a reverse Rosa Parks in fucking it's just fucking not. I don't know if that was but somebody did that. I want to say it was him. I can't look it up right now, or I would look it up. So don't quote me. Don't quote me on this. I don't fucking... It could be not. But I believe it is. When I seen him, I was like, man, I think the dude had longer hair. This guy, Milk got longer hair. So I was like, maybe that's some fucking crate. Take some fucking balls, bro. And you're like, that ain't my fucking... I don't know these honkies over here. Gotta go with my dog. Going with the Hoovers over here. They happen to be of the blacker persuasion, son. Gee, shit. I was like, God damn. Dope. So, yeah. Knee deep in the prison game. Knee deep in the prison gang, son. I'm rocking with you if you rocking with me, son. Oh, man. I got a whole skit planned for fucking Little Pyreezy. Little Pyru, dude. he calls himself Little Pyro. I was like, man, I'm gonna do a character called Middle Blood. And I always do little, maybe I'm medium blood. And then you do like, you know, like as a spoof. You just spoof this motherfucker. He's spoofable. Mad parody. You know what I mean? He's a walking, the dude is literally a walking parody. He's like if Alfred E. Newman came to fucking life, bro. My dog from fucking Mad Magazine days, dude. The greatest magazine. The greatest parody, you know, satire I've ever seen. Magazine. It's still nothing like it. You know. I went back to look at expensive, dude. To buy back issues of Mad Magazine. It's up there. Some of them shits are like $100, man. It's crazy. I was like, man, maybe I can get a stack of them for. I'd read them again. I mean, they did such a good job of you know, spoofing the news and the movies and politics, and too bad they're gone, man. I'd have loved to get a job with them or write for them. But anyway, you do this great documentary on Mad Magazine online. Check that out. It's fucking phenomenal. There was only like it's like less than 10 of them, you know, and they had a big readership back in the day. You know, a lot of people subscribed to that magazine, but there was only like 10 of them. I think it was real small. They did everything themselves. They loved doing it. It was a good watch, you know, because when you don't know nothing about that when you're a kid except what's in the magazine. There was no other place to go and find out information like that. I guess I could have wrote them, but I mean, I had just basically been asking for a fucking job. I fell in love with that magazine, man, like clockwork. Every month, dude, I could run to the fucking stand, run to 7-Eleven, play Super Mario Brothers, and fucking get Mad Magazine. Then you get Cracked. If Mad wasn't there, you got Cracked Magazine. Which I don't know if it was, I don't know who wrote that one. I don't know if it was a knockoff. It was like a direct competitor. Maybe like Burger King and McDonald's, but we all know McDonald's is better than Burger King, man. I'll fucking bang on, I will bang on Burger King, dude. What? These motherfuckers will get themselves killed, bro. Cuh? I'm fucking turning into a gangster dude right now. I'm about to go gangster on this motherfucker, bro. I'm about to be medium blood, son. What? Born on my mom's period type blood shit, son. I shit blood, son. That's what I do. Hemorrhoid gang. What? Word. Get him. Kill him. And you spit heavy bars. I got bars for days on listening to fucking Little Pyruski's music. And I'm going, dude, I need to edit. I need a fucking producer, bro. I need somebody to edit. The learning curve is not good for me. I'm learning, but it's taking a while to edit. Find out how to edit. I gotta shoot, edit, and fucking learn to, I don't know, cut and paste. I need to find better apps. You know, all in good time on the channel, so stay tuned. All right, folks. Well, thanks for listening. If you're on the listening to audio on the podcast, Uncle Dust's infamous UDvE. It's on everywhere you get podcasts, basically, and on Instagram, excuse me, Instagram, Uncle Dust Comedy, and well, the links are down below. Smash that button, hit that like. Let's go. I'm rocking with you, you rocking with me. Until next week. Salutskis. Much love, motherfuckers.
Wow! And you're popping. Squeeze off